welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to see you all today. I'm going to be doing a no makeup look, and I am going to be doing some eyeshadow and reviewing this super cute palette that my sister got me for my birthday. This is the Frozen 2 palette. It's the Anna one. She got Elsa, and here are all the shades on the back. So I'm super excited. Now, I did get a head start by moisturizing my skin. I've already put on my sunscreen. I don't know if you can tell. And I put on these Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. You know what? They make it seem so easy to do this, but it is not. This is still blurry. So I don't know why anyone ever did that. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna start with giving a wash of color. Now, I'm just doing this look for fun. I'm going on a bike ride, so I'm not looking to do anything crazy. I'm going to dip into Wind, right here, Wind, and I'm gonna use this as my transition color. I've really gotten into bike riding, so I'm pretty hyped about this bike ride. So if I'm hyped about it, why not get really dressed up and do my makeup? There's no harm in it. So I'm just doing windshield wiper motions in the crease area. I'm gonna do probably just a purple look because I think it will complement the blue that I have going on, and then maybe a little bit of yellow in the corner. I'm dipping into Autumn Breeze right here. I've never filmed makeup for YouTube before, but I do like to do my makeup on Instagram Live. I think it's just really fun. There's a fair color payoff. It's just the color on my skin tone doesn't look the same as it does in the pan. And I didn't use any primer or anything because I'm just really trying to do the least. So it's not really a fair testament. It's just, oh, do I like the palette? And it's kind of starting to look like I have a black eye, so that's how you know that you are kind of crushing it. Okay, next I am going to dip in to Adventure over here. There's a little bit of follow, as you can see, but I don't think it's crazy, to be honest. I'm not someone who's easily bothered by follow either. In this case, because it's a shimmer, I'm just going to switch to this packing brush. I'm not going to wet the brush or anything. There's also a little mirror in here, so let's use that. Ooh, that's some nice color payoff. That's really pretty. It looks better in person. Okay, this is kind of cute. I kind of like how this is going. Let's go back into Wind up here, and we're just going to buff on the edge. So now I'm going to take Earth up here, and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner. Okay, I look crazy. We're just going to diffuse. We're gonna stop there. I think this is cute to be biking around in. Overall, I like this palette. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It was also a gift, so you're not gonna hear me say anything negative about it because I love a good gift. So next, we're going to do our concealer. And as you can see, there was no fallout, so you don't have to do your eyes first for this. For my no makeup look, I kind of follow Robert Welch's tips. So I just do a dot on each eye. I take my airbrush. I also like to kind of wet the surface. This isn't a setting spray, it's just a mist. Oh, and by the way, that was Born This Way Multi-Skull Concealer, and it was in Butterscotch. So I just kind of go like this, just lifting the eye. I'm just gonna look down Make sure that I go. I bring it in. One little drop goes a long way. I know I'm not like Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks, so just, you know, trying not to look like The Walking Dead. I prefer brushes to sponges. When I'm doing a full face, I'll use a sponge just to kind of clean up the look, kind of to make everything look very airbrushed. I just switch between brushes, and now I'm gonna use this Eco brush and just buff it in, and it's a little bit of concealer, but it gives quite the lift. I just buff, and I buff it into my nose, buff it up here. It looks pretty good. I'm just gonna switch back, buff. I want this to look really natural. I know no one can see me, but I still really want it to look good. I don't think that it's crazy to want your makeup to look good even if no one can see you. That's the fun of it. I'm going to just dip in to another palette I have. I'm gonna take this angled brush and dip into this dark brownie pink. Still not adding the effect I want, so I might have to go into another palette. I'm gonna go into this BH Cosmetics palette. I'm gonna dip into the sparkly black because it doesn't have a name. But as you can see, I am incredible. I just did that with the wing, which I think kind of adds a nice allure. And then we'll do it again. So now I want to brush away the fallout that was subsequent of unfortunate events. I'm starting to kind of look snatched, which is, I'm not mad at. I'm gonna take this light color. Do you see that? You can barely see it. This is like a very Caucasian color. And just a tiny little drop. It's not even gonna be detectable, but I'd rather go a little bit and work it in. And then see how when I blend out, then you can see it. It's just very powerful. So I'm just going to do that back and forth for a bit. So we're gonna speed this part up. We're gonna moisten things up again. And we're gonna buff. It's no foundation or anything. We're just using concealer to brighten up under the eye, and it's pretty complimentary, I think. And then I just used the leftover to buff up and down to kind of balance out the face. I don't set anything with powder. I don't set because I want it to look extremely dewy. I'm just gonna brush through my brows with this old NYX brow pencil. I don't really want to do my brows. I just want them to kind of speak for themselves. I'm gonna just whiten up our eye. So I just pull down gently with my pinky and different. It just looks wider. That's finished. Now, this is my Cush Mascara, and I use the Falsies Lash Lift. I take my eyelash curler. I don't hold it, I just pump really hard a couple of times. And then I go in with the Cush Mascara first, or whichever one you are finding works for you. I do it one eye at a time so that I can keep control of the situation. It's waterproof, so that also helps it look fire, to say the least, and really curl up. The last thing that I like to do, it is my favorite part, don't know about you, but it is for me, is we're going to add our gloss. Sometimes I add a lip liner. I kind of don't feel like it today, but for the purpose of this video, I'm using Whirl by MAC. It just kind of levels the playing field for me. Just a touch of that really kind of changes the game. And now I'm gonna just use my Morphe Clear Lip Gloss. It's actually so nice. It was such a good deal. I can mix lip gloss, but I think that we would be taking the joke too far because I'm going on a bike ride. So here is our finished look, gang. Thanks so much for watching and have a beautiful day.